Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back to Nerd Safari. I am Ellie and today we are watching Pride and Prejudice. And yes, no expense was spared. We are able to hire a genuine British person for you today.
You have bewitched me, body and soul.
I thought you didn't like him. So did I. So did we all.
Pride and Prejudice.
Now, I'm sure there are some myths about British people that you probably believe thanks to the Americans' notorious obsession with movies and TV dramas. So let's go over some of these myths and dispel them for you. Now, our small villages are our crime capitals, especially murders. This did used to be the case, but we commissioned some hearings, did some looking into it, and we stopped hiring ruggedly attractive police detectives with mysterious pasts, cleared it right up. Another myth is that British men are all handsome and charming. This is false. All the charming and handsome ones came over here to America to pursue acting careers and have tainted your data set. Now, usually the British are the bad guys. The Revolutionary War was a long time ago. You guys are clearly doing just fine without us. We're doing fine without you. Now, British people are considered very polite. This is true, but I will let you in on a secret. If you are talking to a British person and they get more polite,
I singled you out as the companion of my future life.
Sir, I cannot accept you.
and more British sounding, you may have upset them somehow. Now, you will never find out what you did, but you will never see them again. Now, please wallow with me in this glorious British movie, harkening back to a simpler time before Dame Judi Dench wondered how she'd look with kitty ears.
From Jane Austen, the beloved author of Emma and Sense and Sensibility.
Now, this movie reminds us that fancy young British ladies in the 19th century had very familiar struggles and a vibrant sense of humor. It was allowed. They were people.
In an era when marrying a rich man was the most a woman could hope for, Elizabeth Bennet was way ahead of her time.
Now, if you keep a close eye, we do have some things to look out for. At the beginning of this movie, Elizabeth is shown reading a novel titled First Impressions. This was Jane Austen's original title of this novel before she altered it to Pride and Prejudice. Now, if you look extra close, the text of the visible pages is readable when paused. It is the last chapter of Pride and Prejudice, but of course with the names changed, you don't give Elizabeth spoilers. Now, it's said that director Joe Wright was originally not keen on Keira Knightley playing Elizabeth. He believed her to be too glamorous, too attractive. He did change his mind upon meeting her, deciding that her tomboyish attitude would be perfect for the part.
From the first moment I met you, your arrogance made me realize that you were the last man in the world I could ever marry.
Or, as Keira Knightley told Graham Norton, he initially thought I was too pretty, but then he met me and said, "Oh no, you're fine."
Mr. Darcy is engaged to my daughter. Do you think this union can be prevented by a young woman of inferior birth?
Now, what a lot of people don't know in watching this movie is that Emma Thompson, Dame Emma Thompson, ultimate British person, did an uncredited and unpaid rewrite of this script. She received a special thanks credit at the end of this movie, which you can look out for if you stay for the credits, which you should.
From the producers of Bridget Jones's Diary and Love Actually.
He's been a fool, but then so have I.
We are all fools in love.
Thank you for checking in with Nerd Safari again. Please like and subscribe and then enjoy watching or rewatching this movie. And again, don't forget to tip your delivery folk. They may look miserable, but one of them owns half of Derbyshire.
Shut up and sit down.